and welcome back to a brand new video. So it's the crack of dawn once again, and we're on Highfield Road, all the way in Highfield Road, and the reason being because there's an awful fire at a commercial property on Boome Street in Blackpool. So I think the fire is now gone out, but we're going to have a quick look and just see exactly what happened, and just see if we can see any of the building gone. But yeah, apparently there's a top floor commercial property, so yeah, another fire in Blackpool. So come and join me on this one. We're just on Abbey Road, and you can see some of the emergency services, the fire crew are still present. And like I said, apparently this was a commercial property which got set alight during the night. And it's Boome Street, apparently, Boome Street. So we'll have a bit of a walk down. So I'd imagine there'll be a full investigation into this one. So this is as far as we can go down, but that's the property you can see just to the left-hand side. So it's cordoned off at the moment, and you see all the roof is caved in. So I'm not too sure exactly what the property was. It is a commercial property, and it is the top floor. So you can see the firefighters still going in there. There's no signs of any sort of flames or heat and things like that, but it looks a bit of a serious one. So it looks like they've got the digger out. So I'm not too sure what they're digging up. Maybe they need to get access to something, or what's all that about? Let me know in the comments, you know, why they possibly got the digger in. Maybe something to do with the old electric board, gas board, something like that, who knows. But you can just make out on the left hand side, all the windows have gone, smashed. Look at that, yet another property, another commercial property has gone up. This is just the other side. And you see they've got like a white brolly. I wonder if that's all to do with the light. You can see like a white brolly there with the digger. And again, that's the building just to the right hand side. Another awful fire. What happened? And there will be another full investigation on how this fire started in a quiet street, Boome Street. Very quiet street off Highfield Road. Who would have thought, the crack of dawn, something like this would happen? And probably won't be able to make it out, but all the roof is completely caved in. So this will be subject to probably another demolition. One of many, sadly, in Blackpool, what is going on. So I was just speaking to one of the residents just to the right of me, and she was just telling me a bit of background to this one. So she woke up in the middle of the night, and all the electric was off. So apparently the whole of the street electric is now closed down. She was saying number 21 and number 17 Boome Street has been evacuated due to this horrific fire. So it looks like you see the whip back a little bit there. You can see the old electric northwest is here. And she was also saying that the building, which was engulfed in flames, used to be an old bakery back in its day, an old bakery. So that's a very interesting one. Apparently it wasn't used. The bottom ones are used. You see where the shutters are, and just make out the shutters, that was used. But yeah, it used to be an old bakery back in its day. How fascinating. So like I said, I imagine either side was evacuated due to sort of safety concerns, number 21 and 17 Boome Street. So I think what we'll do, we'll probably leave this video here, like I said, just a bit of an update of what is going on. You see the fire truck elevated in the air, so it looks like they're probably sort of scrambling to get the old electric back on for the residents. Yeah, yet another one, sadly, has gone up in flames. The old bakery. So we're back on Abingdon, and you can see there's not much left of this one now. Well, demolition starts again, and what a shock as well, especially such a quiet street with that fire throughout the night. So just the remaining bits left. So this is the only section left of the Continental. Nothing has changed since yesterday, and I believe there was a cessing. You see where the scaffolding was on the scaffolding, shall I say, on the left-hand side. They went up there. So just a cessing. So obviously it's attached to the building next door, the CFO. So I'd imagine that'll probably be one of the last bits they take down. So it looks like they're possibly trying to pick this mirror off. Let's just see if we can get a little closer. Hopefully they'll be able to save it, because that'll probably be worth a few quid also. And you know, it's a great keepsake, should we say. So, you know, fingers crossed they can keep on, so if he's changed his mind. So we are going to leave this demolition site for a few hours. Like I said, I think it's a bit of a clear up before they take the remainder of these iconic hotels down. As the weather just baits the rain. It's been sort of a bit of an awful weather this morning, but we will be back for the final chapter of this one. And we're back out the following day, because there wasn't that much action going on. But you can see the whole of this wall now has gone. There's only a very small, a little bit just around the on the front on Queen Street. We'll have a quick look at that, but look at this, completely gone now. And this is where the Allendale Hotel once stood. Now just a pile of bricks, and all those memories just buried underneath those. How extraordinary things change within Blackpool. Who would have thought it? Absolutely incredible. And you can see that's where the Carlton House Hotel once was, and the mirror is still standing. So I'm going to have a bit of a chat with Daily Vlog Adventures, and just ask him, you know, are they going to salvage it? Unfortunately, I won't be able to be here later on. But I'm going to ask him if they can, if they are going to salvage it, and what they're going to do with it. See if you can get in the good books, possibly acquire that one. That'll be a fantastic momentum, that. So as the skies, shall I say, not the greys, the skies look black. It's starting to rain now, absolutely awful. And you can see now they're taking that scaffolding down on the left-hand side of the Continental. And that would have been a little problem for them. They wouldn't be able to get too close, because the scaffolding could have gone. So that now has gone. So I'd imagine the remaining part of the Continental Hotel will be gone. Question is, will they be able to save that mirror? Will they be able to save that sign? Certainly something to be treasured by. And you can just see the key safe on the Continental. I wonder if there's any keys still in there. You know, when holidaymakers possibly used to turn up, grab the key out, and there's any keys in that door. That'll be a funny one. Look at that, and see all the plinths, what has come out of these buildings. And there you can see, completely exposed now is the old General Public Library. Wow. So as we put a close to this video, we'll say bye to the Carlton House Hotel, bye to the Allendale, and also a farewell to the Continental Hotel. Such a shame that these wonderful iconic hotels of the past have fell in these dramatic circumstances started by an awful fire which engulfed all of these. It is the end of this chapter. Let's hope something wonderful gets built here. Fingers crossed. Until next time, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button. You'll be notified of all the upcoming videos. Take care. Bye bye.